Go ahead.
Highlights of the story of the tribe of Isaachar. Isaachar was the father of 4 sons. Tola, Job, that they call Jasher, and Shu, and Shimron. Now Tola, his sons, they were mighty men. And from the descendants, lineage of Tola, there were 2,000 mighty men which followed David. And his son Job, that was called Jasher, he lived in the east, in the land of Uz, and was said to be the richest man in the east. He had 7,000 sheep. And pulling from sheep, it led me to where the shepherds were in the field watching over their sheep one night. There were stars in the sky shining bright, and angels descended and ascended. And they heard the angels saying, "Peace on earth and goodwill to men." And it's the song that goes like this. Under the stars one holy night, Jesus, a baby, was born. Over his head a star shone bright, glowing unto the noon. Wise men and shepherds, they came that way, seeking the babe where he lay, sleeping upon the bed of hay, under the stars one night. Moving on, the shepherds. The shepherds, they stayed out in the field with their sheep at night. They built their sheepfolds out of branches and scrubberies. They would start from the left and go around and leave an entrance, because the entrance was where the shepherd was sat during the night while watching over his sheep. And in the morning time, the shepherd would lead their sheep out of the sheepfold and take them to green pastures and by still waters. Why still waters? Because sheep does not drink from rushing waters. And in the process of time, moving on to the New Testament area, of the tribe of Isaachar, in the region of the seacoast on the border of Zebulun and Naphtali. While Jesus was in Nazareth, Galilee, he heard that John was cast into prison, and he departed out of the land of Nazareth, Galilee, and went across the Jordan unto the Galilee of the nations. And he dwelt in Capernaum, one of the cities of Zebulun. And while walking along the seacoast one day, he saw 2 brothers, James and John, in the ship with their father Zebedee. And he called unto the brothers, and they came. And he said, "Follow me." And they immediately followed him. And he walked a little farther, and he saw 2 other brothers, Simon called Peter, and his brother Andrew. And he called unto them, and they came. And he said unto them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." And they immediately followed him. And he went through the coasts of the city and into the temples, teaching and preaching and healing all manner of diseases. And he walked a little further, and he saw the office of custom, and he saw one sat in the seat of custom. He was a tax collector called Matthew. And he said unto Matthew, follow me. And Matthew immediately left his seat and followed Jesus. And Matthew, he was the author of the book of St. Matthew. And he captured many events of Jesus. In the book of Matthew, where he has written about the kingdom, and he covered the resurrection of Jesus. And he sent his book unto the Jews. Amen. That's it for this. Albert.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You can turn off the camera.
All right. Serena, S-E-R-E-N-A.
Are you guys done? Turn off the camera.
Unless I have time to do the story of Zebulon. Look like that's the one look like I always want to do and never get to.